afternoon. This is Elaine Gatchell, Director of Leddy Center, welcoming you to our 7th annual Gilbert and Sullivan Family Musical Comedy. Today, our final presentation of Patience. We thank our partial sponsors, Walmart, and the stage at 102.1 for their generous support of this very special production. We invite you downstairs at intermission for delicious refreshments and to browse our gift shop. We are making available for the first time our commemorative mug decorated in gold and filled with tantalizing Lindt chocolates, decorated to perfection just in time for Easter. Raffle tickets also are on sale for our drawing every performance of our beautifully hand-painted, heart-shaped Patience milk stools. Tickets are 2 for $1. Leddy Jazz comes to the Ioka Sunday, April 27th at 7 p.m. The Seacoast Big Band with Paul Broadnex and Mary Gatchell will have the joint jumping again. Call for your tickets to this spectacular event, sponsored by Slim Insurance of Epping, Candia, and Raymond. And now, it is my pleasure to present Mr. Joseph Grocek, playing the overture to Gilbert and Sullivan's Patience.
in love is waiting for you, stored up in this regular bosom of mine. The milkmaid's triumph would be short indeed.
Transcendentality of delirium, an acute accentuation of suppressed ecstasy, which the earthy might easily mistake for indigestion. But it is not indigestion. It is aesthetic transfiguration. But enough of this babble. Come, maiden.
Oh, but you see, I have some news for you. The 35th Dragoon Guards are posted in the village, and they're even now on their way to the ferry spot.
Oh, the 35th Dragoon Guards.
They are fleshly men of before others.
We care nothing for Dragoon Guards. Oh, but bless me, you were all engaged to them a year ago.
A year ago! A year ago they were all very well in our eyes. But since then, our tastes
when they tether. Upon the battle scene, they fight their foe together. Then every mother's son, prepared to fight and fall is the enemy of one, the enemy of all is the enemy of one, the enemy of all is.
If you want to receive to that popular mystery, go to the world of the Hairy Dragoon.
Yes, 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 yes.
Think all the remarkable people in history, rattle them all to a popular tune.
Yes, 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 yes.
The luck of Lord Nelson on board of the victory, genius of Bismarck devising a plan, the humor of feeling which sounds contradictory, coolness of pageant about to Japan. The science of Julius, and in its musical, wisdom of Polly, who wrote of Queen Anne, the pathos of Pater, invented by Guccico, style of the bishops of Sodor and Man, the dash of Dorset, and Reston of Crockery, narrative power, the thickets of Thackeray, victory manual, pink holding Admiral, Thomas and Titus and Doctors and General, Butler and Dennis and Anthony Foe, Anthony Trollope and Mr. Gizmo.
Yes, 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 yes,
and the Happy Dragoon is the residue. If you want to receive for that soldier-like paragon, give it the well-little czar if you can. The family pride of a Spaniard from Aragon, forcible fist of renouncing a ban. A snack of Wolfsburg, reckless and wrong, swagger of Roderick, heading his clan, the keen penetration of Paddington quality, the race of an earliest, all of the genius strategic of Seymour Hannibal, skill of Sir Garnet, in thrashing a cannibal, flavor of Hamlet the stranger, a touch of him, little of Fetterman, not very much of him, evil of Burlington, Richardson show, Mr. Micawber and Madame Tussaud.
Yes, 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 yes,
And the Happy Dragoon is the residue. Here we are once more in the seat of our former triumphs. But where's the Duke? Here I am! Yes, come, cheer up, don't give way.
Oh, as to that, well, I'm as happy as a poor devil can be expected to be, who has the misfortune to be a duke worth 1,000 a day.
Most men would envy you.
Envy me? Tell me, Major, are you fond of Girl Scout cookies?
Very, yes. We are all fond of Girl Scout cookies.
Well, Girl Scout cookies in moderation are a capital thing. But to live on Girl Scout cookies, to have it for breakfast, to have it for dinner, to have it for tea, to have it supposed that you care for nothing but Girl Scout cookies, and would consider yourself insulted if anything but Girl Scout cookies were offered to you. Now, how would you like that?
Even Girl Scout cookies would become an operation.
Well, for Girl Scout cookies, read flattery, adulation, abject deference carried to such a pitch that I began at last to think that man was born bent at an angle of 45 degrees. Great heavens. What is there to adulate in me? Am I particularly intelligent?
No.
Oh, the remarkably studious.
No.
Excruciatingly witty.
No.
Or unusually accomplished.
No.
Or exceptionally virtuous.
No.
Well, that is commonplace, young man. If ever I saw, you are.
Oh, exactly, that's it, exactly, that fits me to a T. Oh, thank you all very much. Well, I couldn't stand it any longer, so I decided to join the second-rank cavalry regiment. In the army, thought I might be occasionally snubbed, perhaps even bullied, who knows? The thought was rapture, and here I am.
And here are the ladies.
Who is the gentleman in the long hair? I don't know. He seems popular. He does seem popular.
Now is not this ridiculous, and is not that preposterous? A thorough paced absurdity, explain it if you can. Instead of rushing eagerly to cherish us and foster us, they all prefer this melancholy literary man. Instead of slyly peering at us, casting looks and peering at us, blushing at us, blushing at us, flirting with a fan, they're actually staring at us, fleering at us, jeering at us, pretty sort of treatment for a military man. They're actually staring at us, fleering at us, jeering at us, pretty sort of treatment for a military man.
Book I seem to scan in a rapt, ecstatic way, like a literary man who despises female clay. I hear plainly all they say, 7 lovesick maidens they.
Here is plainly all they say, 7 lovesick maidens they.
Convinced would be that some transcendental lord is monopolizing me. Round the corner I can see each is kneeling on her knee.
Round the corner he can see each is kneeling on her knee. Now is not this ridiculous, and is not this preposterous? A thorough pace absurdity, ridiculous, preposterous. Explain it if you can. Now is not this ridiculous, and is not this preposterous? A thorough pace absurdity, explain it if you can. Instead of rushing eagerly to cherish us and foster us, they all prefer this melancholy literary man. Instead of slightly peering at us, casting looks and peering at us, flushing at us, blushing at us, flirting with a fan, they're actually staring at us, leering at us, cheering at us, casting sort of treatment for a military man. They're actually staring at us, leering at us, cheering at us, pretty sort of treatment for a military man. Now it's not this ridiculous, and it's not this preposterous, they all prefer this melancholy literary man. Now it's not this ridiculous, and it's not this preposterous, they all prefer this melancholy literary man. Now it's not this ridiculous, and it's not this preposterous.
Excuse me, Angela, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, sir, leave us. Our minds are but ill-tuned for light love talk.
But what in the world has come over you all?
Bunthorne, he has come over us. He has come among us, and he has idealized us.
Has he succeeded in idealizing you?
He has.
Good old butthole!
My eyes are open. I droop despairingly. I am soulfully intense. I am limp. And I cling.
Oh, finished! Finished! At last! It is finished! Are you better now?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's you. Yes. Yes, I am better. The poem is finished, and my soul has gone out into it. That was all, nothing worth mentioning. It occurs 3 times a day.
Oh, patience, dear patience.
Oh, will it please you read it to us, sir?
Oh, shall I?
No!
Please supplicate.
Oh, I shall read it if you bid me.
You can if you like.
Oh, it is a wild, weird, fleshly thing, yet very tender, very yearning, very affectionate. It is called, oh, hollow, hollow, hollow.
Oh, this is a hunting song.
No, it is not a hunting song. It is the wail of the poet's heart on discovering that everything is commonplace. To understand it, cling passionately to one another and think of faint lilies. Yes. Oh, hello, hello, hello. What time the poet hath hymned the writhing maid, light-limbed, quivering on amaranthine asphodel. How can he paint her woes, knowing as well he knows that all can be set right in calomel? When from the poet's flint the amorous colocynth yearns for the arrow, faint with rapturous thrills, how can he hymn their throes, knowing as well he knows that they are only uncompounded pills? Is it, and can it be, nature hath this decree, nothing poetic in the world shall dwell? Or that in all her works something poetic lurks, even in colocynth and calomel? I cannot tell.
Oh, how purely fragrant, how utterly precious.
Well, it seems to me to be nonsense.
Nonsense, yes, perhaps, Patience, but oh, what precious nonsense!
Yes, this is all very well, but you seem to forget you are engaged to us.
Nay, cannot be. You cannot listen to Yanni. You cannot watch the Rosie O'Donnell show. You cannot even drink herbal tea. Oh, drink herbal tea, or it is too late. Oh, red and green, Christmas colors. Sounds very beach.
We did design them, but we don't see how they could be improved.
No, you wouldn't. Still, there is a cobwebby grey velvet with tender bloom like cold gravy, which made Florentine 14th century, and trimmed with Venetian leather and Spanish altar lace, and surmounted by something Japanese. Avocado! It matters not what. Would it please be early English? Come, maidens. Seven lovesick maidens weep, obstacle against our will. 7 years hence we shall be, seven lovesick maidens still.
Gentlemen, this is an insult to the British uniform.
Yes, a uniform that has been as successful in the courts of Venus as on the fields of Mars. When I first put this uniform on, I said as I looked in the glass, it's 1 to a million that any civilian my figure and form will surpass. For this has a charm for the fair, and I've plenty of that and to spare. My love was But the pair of sceptics and long-headed skeptics are very much more to their taste, which I never counted upon when I was put the book on.
I should have known coincidence you could ever have come to the pond. I didn't anticipate that when I first put the uniform on.
Am I alone and unobserved? I am. Then let me own, I'm an aesthetic sham. This hair severe is but a mere veneer. This winning smile is but a while. This costume chaste is but good taste, misplaced. Oh, let me confess, a languid love for lilies does not blight me. Languins and haggard cheeks do not delight me. I do not care for dirty greens by any means. I do not long for all one sees that's Japanese. I am not fond of buttering platitudes in stained glass attitudes. In short, my medievalism affectations, born of a morbid love of admiration. If you're anxious for to shine in a high aesthetic line as a man of culture rare, you must gather all the germs of the transcendental terms and plant them everywhere. You must lie upon the daisies and discourse in novel phrases of your complicated state of mind. The meaning doesn't matter if it's only idle chatter of a transcendental kind. And everyone will say, as you walk your mystic way, if this young man expresses himself in terms too deep for me, why, what a very singularly deep young man this deep young man must be. Then a sentimental passion of a vegetable fashion must excite your languid spleen. An oppression a la Plato for a very young potato, or a not too French bean. Though the Philistines may jostle, you are rank as an apostle in a highest pet band. When you walk on Piccadilly with a tulip or a lily in your medieval hand. And everyone will say, as you walk your flowery way, if he is content with a vegetable love which would certainly not suit me, why, what a very particularly pure young man this pure young man must be. I am pleased with thee, the bitter-hearted one, who finds all else hollow, is pleased with thee, for you are not hollow, are you?
Oh, no thanks, I have dined. But I beg your pardon, I interrupted.
No, life is filled with interruptions. The tortured soul, yearning for solitude, writhes under them. Oh, but my heart is a-weary. Oh, but I am accursed being. Don't go.
Really, I'm very
No,
sorry.
tell me, girl, have you ever yearned?
I earn my living.
Do you know what it is to be heart-hungry? Do you know what it is to yearn for the indefinable and to be brought face to face daily with cold macaroni and cheese. Do you know what it is to seek oceans and find puddles? That's my case. Oh, but I'm a casting. Don't go.
If you please, I don't understand you. You frighten me.
No, don't be frightened. It's only poetry.
Oh, well, if that's poetry, I don't like poetry.
You don't? Can I trust her? Patience, you don't like poetry. But between you and me, I don't like poetry. I find it hollow, unsubstantial, unsatisfactory. What's the use of yearning for Elysian fields when you know you can't get them? And would only let them out on building leases if you had them.
I just
Patience, I've long loved you. Well, let me tell you a secret. I'm not as bilious as I look. If you like, I should cut my hair. For there is more innocent fun within me than the casual spectator would imagine. You've never seen me frolicsome. You're a good girl, a very good girl, and one day you shall. If you are fond of touch and go jocularity, this is the shop for it.
I will speak plainly. In the matter of love, I am untaught. I have never loved but my great aunt. But I'm quite certain that under any circumstances, I couldn't possibly love you.
You don't think so?
I'm quite sure of it. Quite sure, quite.
Very good. Life is henceforth a blank. I don't care what becomes of me. I have only just let you not abuse my confidence, though you despise me. I'm extremely popular among the other young ladies.
I only ask that you leave me and never renew the subject.
Certainly. Alone and desolate I go. Oh, to be wafted away from this black Amsterdam of sorrow. For the dust of an earthy today is the earth of a dusty tomorrow. Oh, it's a little thing of my own. I call it heart foam. Oh, I shall not publish it. Farewell, patience! Patience! Farewell.
What on earth does it all mean? Why does he love me? Why does he expect me to love him? He is not a relation. It frightens me.
Why, Patience, what is the matter?
Lady Angela, tell me two things. Firstly, no idea that love was a duty. No wonder they all look so unhappy. Upon my word, I hardly like to associate with myself. I don't think I'm respectable. Oh, I'll go at once and fall in love with a stranger.
Pretty, pretty maiden, pretty, tell me true. Hey, but I'm oh, willow, willow, waly. Have you there a lover dangling after you? Hey, willow, waly, oh. I would say discover if you have a lover. Hey, willow, waly, oh.
Just to say my heart is frolicsome and free. See what he's doleful, willow, willow, waly. Nobody I care for comes a courting me. Hey, willow, waly, oh. Nobody I care for comes a courting. Therefore, hey, willow, waly, oh.
Pretty, pretty maiden, will you marry me? Hey, but I'm hopeful, willow, willow, waly. I may say at once I'm a man of property. Hey, willow, waly, oh. Mighty I despise it, many people prize it. Hey, willow, waly, oh.
Gentle sir, although to marry I design, he but is hopeful, willow, willow, waly. As yet I do not know you, and so I must decline. Hey, willow, waly, oh. Mother maiden, oh you, as yet I do not know you. Hey, willow,
Patience, can it be that you don't recognize me?
Recognize you? No, indeed I don't.
Have 15 years so greatly changed me?
15 years? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten the friend of your youth? Your Archibald, your little playfellow. Oh, Crona, this is too bad of you.
Archibald! Is it possible? Well, let me look. It is! It must be! Oh, how happy I am! I thought I should never see you again! And how you've grown!
Yes, Patience, I am much taller and much stouter than I was.
And how you've improved!
Yes, Patience, I am very beautiful.
Sure. But surely that doesn't make you unhappy.
Yes, Patience. Gifted as I am with a beauty which probably has not its rival on earth, I am, nevertheless, utterly and completely miserable.
Oh, but why?
Oh, my child love for you has never faded. Conceive then the horror of my situation when I tell you that it is my hideous destiny to be madly loved at first sight by every woman I come across.
Oh, but why do you make yourself so picturesque? Why not disguise yourself? Disfigure yourself? Anything to escape this persecution?
No, Patience, that may not be. These gifts, irksome as they are, were given to me for the enjoyment and delectation of my fellow creatures. I am a trustee for beauty, and it is my duty to see that the conditions of my trust are faithfully discharged.
And you too are a poet?
Yes, I am the apostle of simplicity. I am called Archibald the All-Right. For I am infallible.
Is it possible that you condescend to love such a girl as I?
Yes, is it not strange? I have loved you with a Florentine 14th century frenzy for a full 15 years.
Oh, marvelous! I have hitherto been deaf to
together.
I swear it.
We both swear it.
Ah. But, oh, horror.
Oh, what's the matter?
Why, you are perfection. A source of endless ecstasy to all who know you.
I know I am. Well.
Then bless my heart. There can be nothing unselfish in loving you.
Oh, merciful powers, I never thought of that.
To monopolize those features upon which all women love to linger, it would be unpardonable.
Oh, why so it would? Oh, fatal perfection, again you interpose between me and my happiness.
Oh, if you were but as thoughtless beautiful than you are.
Oh, would that I were, but candor compels me to admit that I'm not.
But beauty is clear. We must part, and forever.
Oh, misery. And yet, I cannot question the propriety of your decision. Farewell, Patience.
Farewell, Archibald. Oh, but stay!
Yes, Patience.
Although I may not love you, for you are perfection, there can be nothing to prevent your loving me. I'm plain, homely, unattractive.
Why? That's true.
The love of such a man as you for such a girl as I must be unselfish.
Unselfishness is self.
Rosemary, you'd very selfish be.
Hey, but I know, oh, willow, willow, wagly.
You may always continue loving me.
Hey, willow, wagly, oh. All the world ignoring, all the world adoring. Say, willow, wagly.
vanity by the advice of my solicitors. In aid upon his darling charity, I put myself up the raffle floor.
By the advice of his solicitors, he put himself up to be raffled for.
Urged by his solicitors, he put himself up to be raffled for.
Oh, heaven's mercy on his solicitors.
A hideous curse on his solicitors.
Heaven's mercy on his solicitors.
A hideous curse on his solicitors.
Oh, mercy
A curse.
on his
A
solicitors.
curse on his solicitors. Stay, we implore you, before our hopes are blighted. See before you the bench with whom you're fighting. Stay, we implore you, for we adore you. To us you're plighted, to be united. Stay, we implore you. Your maiden hearts do not yield to pity's elegant appeal. Such conduct British soldiers feel. Sigh, sigh, oh sigh. To form and steel, would he really see a British soldier bend the knee? Yet one and all they kneel to ye. Kneel, kneel, oh kneel. A soldier very seldom cries, and yet I need not tell you why. A teardrop dews each martial eye. Oh, weep, weep, oh, weep.
Very seldom cry, and yet they need not tell us why.
A teardrop dews each martial eye. Weep, weep, oh, weep. Come, walk up and patch us with avidity. Overcome your diffidence and natural timidity. Tickets for the raffle shall be purchased with avidity. In half a guinea and a half into my game. Such a judge of blue and white and other kinds of pottery. Early oriental, not a modern terracottery. Put in half a guinea, you may profit in a lottery. Such an opportunity may not occur again. We've been thrown over, but we don't care, but we don't care. The suspicion of the scene, a relative bit, as good as ever came out of it. And someday we will get our share. And we don't care, and we don't care. And are you going a ticket for to buy?
Oh, certainly I am. Why shouldn't I?
Oh, fortune, this is hard. Blindfold your eyes. 2 minutes will decide who wins the prize.
Oh, fortune, to my aching heart inclined. Like us, thou art blindfolded, but not blind. Just raise
But nature, for restraint to mighty part, has burst the bonds of art. And here we are!
No, Mr. Bonfon, no, you're wrong again. Permit me, I'll endeavor to explain. True love must single-hearted be.
Exactly so.
From every selfish fancy free.
Exactly so.
No idle thought of gain or joy a maiden fancy should employ. True love must be without alloy. True love must be without alloy.
Exactly so.
Imposture to contempt must lead.
Exactly so.
Blind vanity's dissension feed.
Exactly so.
It follows then a maiden who devotes herself to loving you is prompted by no selfish view. Is prompted by no selfish view.
Exactly so.
Are you resolved to wed the shameless one? Is there no chance for any other? None.
I am a drone.
broken-hearted troubadour, whose mind's ecstatic and whose tastes are pure.
Ecstatic! He is ecstatic!
Yes, yes, I am ecstatic. I am poetic.
They love his horror. They love his horror.
They love me, horror, horror, horror.
I feel the street, I turn his head, the love, the rose, and the express. His shell like his, I turn to light, from the clothes. The shell like his, I turn express. The love in all the leader won't, the love in all the leader confess, the my jealousy, I turn express, and all the express. His shell like his, the God that loves. You are distracting folks. His shell like his, I love your possible right with some distracting folks. His shell like his, I love your possible right with some distracting folks. Till bounce, distracting folks.
allegiance to his rival. And all, forsooth, because he has glanced with passing favor on a puling milkmaid. Fools! Of that fancy he will soon weary. And then I, who alone am faithful to him, shall reap my reward. But do not dally too long, Reginald, for my charms are ripe, Reginald. And already they are decaying. Better secure me ere I have gone too far.
tale. How rapturously these maidens love me, and how hopelessly. Oh, patience, patience, with the love of thee in my heart, what have I for these poor mad maidens but an unvalued pity? Alas, they will die of hopeless love for me, as I shall die of hopeless love for thee.
Oh, if it please you, read to us.
Yes, child, what shall I read?
Oh, one of your own poems.
One of my own poems? Oh, better not, my child. They will not cure thee of thy love.
Oh, but Mr. Bunthorne used to read us one of his own every day.
And to do him justice, he did read them quite well.
Oh, did he so? Well, who am I that I should take it upon myself to withhold my gifts from you? What am I but the trustee? Here is a decollette, a pure and simple thing, a very daisy, a babe might understand it. To appreciate it, it is not necessary to think of anything at all.
Oh, let us think of nothing at all.
Oh.
Gentle Jane was as good as gold. She always did as she was told. She never spoke when her mouth was full, or caught blue bottles their legs to pull, or spilt plum jam on her nice new frock, or put white mice in the 8-day clock, or vivisected her last new doll, or fostered a passion for alcohol. And when she grew up, she was given in marriage to a first-class earl who keeps his carriage. I believe I am right in saying that there is not one word in that decollette which is calculated to bring the blush of shame to the cheek of modesty.
Oh, no, it was modesty itself.
Oh, here's another. Teasing Tom was a very bad boy. A great big squirt was his favorite toy. He put live shrimps in his father's boots and sewed up sleeves of his Sunday suits. He punched his poor little sister's head and cayenne peppered their four-post beds. He plastered their hair with cobbler's wax and dropped hot penny pennies down to their backs. The consequence was he was lost totally and married a girl in the corps de ballet.
Oh, mark at you how grandly, how relentlessly that damning catalogue of crimes strode on until retribution, like a poised hawk, came swooping down upon the wrongdoer. Oh, it was terrible!
Oh, sir, you are a true poet. Oh, you have touched our hearts as they go out to you.
This is simply cloying. Ladies, I do not want to appear ungallant, but this is Sunday, and you have been following me about ever since Monday. I should like the usual holiday. I will take it as a personal favor if you'd kindly allow me to close early today.
Oh, do not say this from you.
Poor girls. It is best to speak plainly. I know that I am loved by you, but I never can love you in return. For my heart is fit elsewhere. Remember the fable of the magnet and the churn?
But we don't know the fable of the magnet and the churn.
Don't you?
No!
Well, then I will sing it to you. A magnet hung in a hardware shop, and all around was a loving top of scissors and needles, nails and knives, offering love for all their lives. But Brian the magnet felt no whim, for he charmed it and it charmed not him. From needles and nails and knives he turned, for he set his love on a silver churn.
A silver churn.
A silver churn is most aesthetic, very magnetic, and he took his turn. If I can be who and I for he who, why not the silver churn?
Is most aesthetic, very magnetic, and he took his turn. If I can needle and for needle, why not the silver churn?
And iron steel expressed surprise, the needles open the well-drilled eyes, the penknives thou shut up, no doubt, the scissors declared themselves cut out. The kettle it boiled with rage instead, well, every nail went off its head, and Timothy they are gone. What is this mysterious fascination that I seem to exercise over all I come across? A curse on my fatal duty, for I am sick of conquest.
Oh, Patience. Oh.
I have escaped with difficulty from my Reginald. I wanted to see you so much. Oh, that I might ask you if you still love me as fondly as ever.
Love you, if the devotion of a lifetime.
Oh, and hand me your ice cream. If you be a gentleman, pray remember that I am a novel. But you do love me, don't you?
Oh, madly, hopelessly, despairingly.
That's right. I never can be yours, but that's right.
And you love this Bunthorn?
With a heart whole ecstasy that withers and scorches and burns and stings, it is my duty.
Oh, happy little girl. But you are not happy with him?
Happy? Are you miserable beyond description?
That's right. I never can be yours, but that's right.
Oh, but go now and see dear Reginald approaching. Oh, farewell, Archibald. I cannot tell you how happy it has made me to know that you still love me.
If I only dared.
Sir, this language to one who is promised to another. Oh, Archibald, think of me sometimes, for my heart is breaking. He is so unkind to me, and to you it is so loving.
Loving.
Advance 1 second, as I am a good and pure woman, I scream. Farewell, Archibald, stop there. Think of me sometimes, advance at your peril. Once more, adieu. One and one I walk away, for I love in vain, none so sorrowful as they, who can only sigh and say, woe is me, alack a day.
Crying, eh? What's the matter?
Oh, I've only been thinking how dearly I love you.
Love me, bah!
Love him, bah!
Oh, don't you interfere.
Oh, he always crushes me.
What is the matter, dear Reginald? If you have any sorrow, tell it to me that I might share it with you. It is my duty.
Whom were you talking with just now?
With dear Archibald.
Dear Archibald! Upon my honor, this is too much!
A great deal too much.
Oh, do be quiet.
Crushed again.
I think he is the noblest, purest, and most perfect being I have ever met. But I don't love him. It's true that he is devotedly attached to me, but I don't love him. Whenever he grows affectionate, I scream. It is my duty.
I dare say.
So do I dare say.
Why, how could I love him and love you too? You can't love two people at once.
Oh, can't you though?
No, you can't. I only wish you could.
I don't think you know what love is.
Oh, yes, I do. There was a happy time when I didn't, but a bitter experience has taught me. Love is a plaintive song, sung by a suffering maid, telling a tale of wrong, telling of hope betrayed, tuned to its changing note, sorry when he is sad, blind to his every mote,
was admired, I may say, loved.
Too mild, adored.
Oh, do let a poet soliloquize. The damsels used to follow me wherever I went. Now they all follow him.
Not all. I am still faithful to you.
Yes, and a pretty damsel you are.
No, not pretty. Massive. Cheer up. I will never leave you. I swear it.
No, thank you. I know what it is. It is confounded mildness. You then find me too highly spiced. If you please, for I am highly spiced.
Not for my taste.
No, but I am for theirs. But I'll show the world I can be as mild as he. If they want insipidity, they shall have it. I shall meet this fellow on his own ground and beg him on it.
You shall, and I will help you.
Oh, thank you, Jane. Why, there's a good deal of good about you after all.
Now go to him and say to him with comfort and ironical.
He hates you, forgave you, and that's what they shall say.
Your style is much too sanctified, your customs too canonical.
Sing God to you, ha to you, and that's what I shall say.
I want the whole idea of the morbid young and spectacle. To doubt my inspiration was regarded as heretical. Until you cut me off with your placidity and mystical.
Sing fool to you, and that's what I shall say. Sing fool to you, and that's what I shall say.
hate, like trousers ready-made. True views of me, the evilism kind alone will bring. But as far as we can judge, it's something like these sorts of things. You hold yourself like this. You hold yourself like that. By hook and crook, you try to look, well then you learn and flat. To cultivate the trim, the rigidity of limb. You ought to get a marionette and form your style on him.
Chance of making a lasting impression on these young ladies is to become as aesthetic as they are.
No doubt. The only question is how far we've succeeded in doing so. I don't know why, but I have an idea this isn't quite right.
I don't like it. I never did. I don't know what it means. I do it, but I don't like it.
I could. The question is not whether we like it, but whether they do. They understand these things. We don't. Now, I shouldn't be surprised if this is effective enough at a distance.
I still think we're a bit stiff at it. It would be extremely awkward if we were to be struck so.
Oh, I don't think we should be struck so. Perhaps a little awkward at first, but everything must have a beginning. Now, oh, here come the ladies.
Attention!
Oh, the immortal fire has descended on them, and they are of the inner brotherhood. Oh, perceptibly intense and consummately utter. How Chewbaccian! How Dracolian! How Pink Floydian! How dancing with a spoon!
I'm afraid we're not quite right.
Not supremely, perhaps. So totally cool. Oh, actually, they are indeed way cool.
I wonder what the Inner Brotherhood recommends for crap.
It is not deceive you. Oh, you're doing this at some personal inconvenience with the view of expressing the extremity of our devotion to you. We trust that this is not without its effect.
We will not deny that we are much moved by this proof of your attachment. Yes, your conversion to the principles of aesthetic art in its highest development is touched us deeply. And if Mr. Grosvenor should remain obdurate, which we have every reason to believe he will,
I wish they would make haste.
we are not prepared to say that our yearning hearts will not go out to you.
Yes, by sections of 3, rupture!
Oh, it's extremely good. Oh, for beginners, it's admirable.
The only question is, who will get who?
Oh, do choose as fast as a matter of course.
Oh, I wouldn't think of it. You're really too good.
Nothing of the kind. You're great matrimonial fish. It's only fair that each of these ladies has a chance of hooking you. Perfectly simple. That. Suppose you choose Angela. I take Sevilla. Angela takes nobody. Now, suppose you choose Sevilla. Angela takes Angela. I take nobody. Suppose you choose neither. Angela takes Sevilla. I take Angela. Clear as day.
If Severe I choose to marry, I shall be set up for life. Then the Colonel need not carry, Angela will be his wife.
In that case, when president and single, I shall live and die. I shall have to be contented with their hearts will sympathize.
We will have to be contented with the heart of sympathize. In that case, the president single, he shall live and die. He will have to be contented with the heart of sympathize. He will have to be contented determined that my wedding she'll appear, dressed in diamond, and my maiden mistakes appear. In that case, unprecedented single, I shall leave it die. I shall have to be contented with the heart that sympathize. He will have to be contented with the heart that sympathize. In that case, unprecedented single, I shall live and die. I shall have to be contented with the heart that sympathize. He shall have to be contented with the heart that sympathize. I shall have to be contented with the heart that sympathize. After much debate eternal, if on neither I decide, Saffron can take the colonel and she be the major's bride. In that case, a president single, I must live and die. I shall have to be contented with their heart will sympathize. We will have to be contented with the heart will sympathize. In that case, unprecedented single, I must live and die. I shall have to be contented with the heart will sympathize. I will have to be contented with the heart will sympathize. I will have to be contented with the heart will sympathize.
It is very pleasant to be alone. It is pleasant to be able to gaze at leisure upon those features which all others may gaze upon at their goodwill. I am a very narcissist.
So it's no use. I can't live without admiration. Ever since Grosvenor came here, insipidity has been at a premium. Oh, he is here.
Ah, Bunthorne, come here. Look, very graceful, isn't it?
Oh, allow me. I haven't seen it. Oh, yes, he's very graceful.
Oh, good gracious, not that. This.
Oh, you don't mean that? Oh, bah! Well, I'm in no mood for trifling.
And what is amiss?
Ever since you came here, you've entirely monopolized the attention of the young ladies. I don't like it, sir.
My dear sir, how can I help it? They are the plague of my life. My dear Mr. Bunthorne, with your personal disadvantages, you can have no idea the inconvenience of being madly loved at first sight by every woman you meet.
Oh, yes, sir. Until you came here, I was adored.
Exactly. Until I came here. That's my grievance. I cut everybody out. I assure you, if you could only give me one reason for all these...
I will do such once. However popular it may be with the world at large, your personal appearance is highly objectionable to me.
It is? Why, thank you, thank you. How can I express my gratitude?
By making a complete change at once. Your conversation must henceforth be perfectly matter-of-fact. You must cut your hair and wear it in a back parting. That's a costume and appearance. You must be absolutely commonplace.
No, pardon me. That's impossible.
Take care. When I am thwarted, I am very terrible.
I can't help that. I'm a man with a mission, and that mission must be fulfilled.
Sir, I don't think you appreciate the consequences of thwarting me.
I don't care what they are.
Now suppose, I won't go so far as to say I would do it. So suppose for one moment I were to curse you. Ah, ha, ha, take care.
But you would never do that.
Oh, I don't know, it would be a terrible scene, but
you would not do it. I'm sure you would not. Oh, Mr. Bunthorne, reflect. You had a mother once?
Never.
Then you had an aunt? Oh, I see you had. Oh, Mr. Bunthorne, I implore you to pause and resort to this last fearful expedient. Oh, reflect.
Oh, I must not let myself be unmanned. Oh, it is useless. Consent at once, or may a nephew's curse.
Hold. Are you absolutely resolved?
Absolutely.
Will nothing shake you?
Nothing. I am adamant.
Very well, then I yield.
You swear it?
I do so cheerfully. I have long wished for a reasonable pretext for such a change as you suggest. It has come at last. I do it on compulsion.
Oh, victory! My triumph! When I go out of doors, of damsels a score, of sighing and running and clinging and running shall follow me as before. I shall with cultured feast distinguish gems from paste, and hide little the rank and needle if I pronounce it chaste. A most intense young man, a soulful-eyed young man, an utter poetical, super-aesthetical, out of the way young man.
Conceive me if you can, an everyday young man, a commonplace pipe with a stick and a pipe and a half my back and tan, who thinks of urban hops, more fun than Monday pops, who's fond of his dinner and doesn't get dinner on bottled beer and chops. A songbird young man, a matter-of-fact young man, a steady and solemnly jolly back holiday everyday young man, a Japanese young man, a blue and white young man, Francesca the Rimini, Pimini, je ne sais quoi young man, a pork and beans young man, a Budweiser beer young man, a very delectable, highly respectable Volkswagen bus young man,
a Canada thin young man, a haggard and lank young man, a greenery gallery, grove in the gallery, put in the grey young man,
an innocent little young man, a fiery faced young man, a very aesthetical, ultra-aesthetical, everyday young man.
Conceive me if you can, a tragedy track young man, an ultra-poetical, ultra-aesthetical, everyday young man. Conceive me if you can, a tragedy track young man, an ultra-poetical, ultra-aesthetical, everyday young man. It's all right. I've done my last act of ill nature. Henceforth I'm a changed character. When I go out of doors, of damsels a score, of sighing and running
What in the world is the matter with you?
Oh, patience, I'm a changed man. Hitherto I've been gloomy, moody, fitful, uncertain in temper, selfish in disposition.
You have indeed.
No, but all that is changed. I've reformed. I've modeled myself upon Mr. Grosvenor. Henceforth, I'm a changed character. I shall be mildly cheerful. My conversation will blend amusement with instruction. I shall still be aesthetic, but my aestheticism shall be of the most pastoral kind.
Oh, Reginald, is all this true?
Quite true. Observe how amiable I am.
But Reginald, how long will this last?
No, with occasional interval for rest and refreshment. As long as I do.
Oh, Reginald, I'm so happy. Oh, dear. Dear Reginald, I cannot express the joy that I feel at this change. It will no longer be a duty to love you, but a pleasure, a rapture, an ecstasy.
Oh, my darling.
Oh. But, oh, horror.
What's the matter?
Is it quite certain that you have absolutely reformed?
Oh.
That you are henceforth a perfect being, utterly free from defects of any kind?
Quite certain. I have sworn it.
Oh, then it never can be yours.
Why not?
Love, to be pure, must be absolutely unselfish, and there can be nothing unselfish in loving so perfect a being as you have now become.
No, but wait a minute. I don't want to change. I'll relax. I'll be as I was. Interrupted.
Wonderful house young man, a suet cross young man, a steady and solidly jolly back holiday every day young man.
A tasty fatty girl, a fashion fun young girl, a really hungry, purely hungry, everyday young girl.
Angie, Phil, what does this mean?
It means that the Archibald the all right cannot be all wrong, and if the all right chooses to discard aestheticism, then it proves that aestheticism ought to be discarded.
Oh, Archibald! Archibald! I'm shocked, surprised, horrified.
I can't help it. I'm not a free agent. I do it on compulsion.
Oh, this is terrible. Go! I shall never set eyes on you again. But, good
matter?
It is quite certain that you will always be a commonplace young man.
Always, I sworn it.
Why, then there's nothing to prevent my loving you with all the fervor at my command.
Why, that's true.
Oh, my hearty boy.
My patience.
No, crushed again!
Cheer up! I am still here. I have never left you, and I never will.
Oh, thank you, Jane. Oh, there's no denying it. You're a fine figure of a woman.
My Reginald.
My Jane.
The Duke has at length determined to select a bride. I have a great gift to bestow. Approach all of you who are truly beautiful. You all have everything to make a man happy. But I think in common fairness, I ought to choose the only one among you who has the misfortune to be distinctly plain. Jane! You! Crushed again! After much debate internal, I on Lady Jane decide. Miss Effie now to take the colonel on, she be the major's bride. In the case unprecedented single, I must live and die. I shall have to be contented with a tunefully lie. He will have to be contented with a tunefully lie. In the case of president single, I must live and die. I will have to be contented with a tunefully lie. Greatly baby, another till you marry me aside. Each of us will have the other, nobody
Since I had the misfortune of running the last raffle, they give me another chance. And I have the privilege of auctioning off or raffling off Patience Stool. Now, all of you have bought tickets to this, to purchase, to win this lovely stool, which was painted by one of our cast, one of our troupe members, who's not here today, but her spirit is here, as you can see in this lovely, lovely stool. The winning ticket is in this pot, and I would like to get a volunteer. Oh, yes, the lady in yellow. She's volunteered before. I know your name, but tell the audience.
Heather.
That's Heather. Now, Heather, you're going to draw the ticket for the stool from this pot. No. Well, draw the ticket anyway. What's it say? Paul. Oh, it couldn't be him. No, it's not really him. Put it back. No, it's Paul LaFave. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you the magician who brings all this about, Elaine.
For Mrs. Gatchell. Just a little something. It's a heart. It has a tulip and lily on it. On the back it says 7th Gilbert and Sullivan. 7th Annual Gilbert and Sullivan. 50th show, March 1997. Elaine Gatchell, director. Just going to say thank you so much. This is the beginning of our 23rd year and our 50th production. I know how much you appreciate everyone here on stage, but everyone is deserving of all of these. But we feel that our patience is unbelievable. All of our people are unbelievable, but since she is our leading lady, and we are so blessed to have her star in our show, Donna Tun. We take this time, just a little bit of time, to bring on stage all the people that make it possible that you don't get to see. Our lighting crew, Seamus Murphy, Mike Poliquin, and Josh Mills. Would you congratulate? While you were being seated, so we're very appreciative of that already. My right hand that you do get to see on stage occasionally, and this is one of those occasions, and does everything for us, my executive secretary, Ellen Brett. And creating all of this are set builders that just make it all happen. I say I want a ramp, I want a tunnel top, I want this, and there they are. And they sneak in during the day and night and build all of this for us. Kevin Murphy and Paul Gustafson. And did our beautiful floor here and the walls. And we are so privileged to have with us today. I am so lucky. We have wonderful artists here at Leddy Center, and a lot of the cast is so much. Mike McCarthy, Nick Patry, Lois Handsome, Hamlin. Hamlin! Helping so much with our artistry here, but we have with us today our head artist,
who is everything to us, who comes in and makes all the magic happen on our campus, Chris Dupree. I'm looking all around and she's plumb center.
Right where she should.
This is Chris Dupree. Again, we have a brand new accompanist this time. And wow, what a thing to break in a brand new accompanist. He is just wonderful. We just love him already. Joe Rojas. For 23 years, he came with me. Bruce Gatchell. He creates all the magic that you see here with that musical ensemble. Wonderful. We have a little sad note, actually. One of our finest, one of our best, this is his swan song. We can't even get it out, we're so upset. But he's going to a wonderful warm place and will not be with us any longer, and he was our Wilbur, he was our everything. Yes, oh no, it's right. Bob True. Difficult without him, I'll tell you, and I know you know that. So we hope he comes back and sees us. And thank you all so much for coming, and we'll see you at hopefully the jazz concert at the Ioka and at Fiddler on the Roof.